先看我们的 plan 啊，this morning 早晨的时候给了两个 supply zone，一个就是比较高一点的哈，5888到5894，基本上就是这个区间。但是我当时也说了，5870是一个 minor resistance，但它这个 minor resistance 没有过，但是它 overnight 这个 run 还是蛮疯的哈。我以为5860可能过不了，结果5860给打过去了。OK，NQ run 300 points, I think. And so now what's happening? So as long as this 5860 remain as resistance, especially if it's under 5850, that's really bearish because that's the last week. If you look at the larger time frame, the whole, how many days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 price actions all above this 5850, right? However, if you look at 120 minutes, we made a higher low. So we are in the downtrending channel. Are we going to come here or here again and then dropping? Or I think we may just have small runs until next Wednesday, Thursday, all the craziness early. And and then after that it will be election, right? So look at ES volume profile. So in the morning, this is why 5830 is resistance, right? So I really thought it couldn't get over 5854 overnight. I shorted. I set a limit order sorting, and then I woke up like, oh shit, it's red. Um, my stop loss didn't kick in because I put my stop loss above 5870 and 75 here, so it didn't trigger. And then in the morning, I saw it turn down. I added to it, and so I really thought, okay. So I was thinking, if you look at it's pretty strong demand zone here. And so we either retest this area or we go all the way down to here. But hit here and then it's just when left. And it's like grinding. It's not going anywhere. So today I literally did 3 trades, I think. Take profit on the Tesla and did 1 round of this, 2 rounds, 2 rounds of this. And what else did I do? Gold. Gold, that was yesterday. I took profit if you count the taking profit as one trade. Did hot copper. Copper, let's look at the copper. You know what? Let's finish this. So as long as below 5860, it's remain as resistance, and the chance is high testing 5780. Could we test here and go here and then go higher and then come back down? Very possible. 我觉得如果今天不是 Tesla，我觉得这个 mark 肯定就直接就回来了哈。有 Tesla 拖着，它没有直接掉下来。So anyway, we're still in the downtrending channel. So 5860, 5870, 5880. So I still see on the 15-30 minutes. But 15 minutes, you see it changing. It changes all the time on smaller time frame. So as long as below C56, 5860 is also the value area low, right? So remaining below that is remaining bearish. So I personally really want this drop. I really want it drop to this reload reload, and then we might not have to do anything into year end. So that's the thinking. Okay, NQ. I don't usually use NQ to trade because it's very volatile. It's hard to really nail down. So as long as below this 20430, it will be resistance, right? And on 30 minutes, it's similar, same thing. So you have support here. So you're in the profile, basically very balanced. So I wanted to drop below 20317 and then go down to here, and then we just loaded QQQ calls or NDX calls into here, and that's it. So so Bitcoin, we said yesterday, dropping below 65,700, the chance is high to go to 62,400. Okay, so it went below, went to 65, 140 something. And then I said on 30 minutes, I usually watch chart on 30 minutes. Beautiful reversal, right? So this morning I said a drop is over. So I look at it, look beautiful, 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 right? Our signal, if you look at the MicroStrategy, it's so, I mean, so good entry, right? I was so lazy, I'm telling you. I look at it and I say, I don't want to do it. I didn't even trade that. I just look at it, I didn't trade that. I mean, how much money is enough money, guys, really? So anyway, so I just look at this thing running and I don't feel like doing it. So anyway, trader yield. So we entered here call 47. Here is 4.2 to 5.2. So I said I was gonna take a partial profit here, but it didn't drop, didn't go there. So I took 50% off, and I may add back in. I don't know, haven't decided yet. Gold. So I sent out signal last night, and it went up 37 points. That's $3,700, guys, overnight in your sleep. So that's gold. This crude oil. Crude oil, we went long here, and so I said, hey, move your stop loss up. And I got stopped down. I was up. I was up pretty big actually. And I didn't take profit. So I ended up breaking even. And crude oil here, I said, hey, now if you were long, um, maybe what, $500 per contract? It's not too bad, but hey, $500 is a good money, right? Copper, the same zone, same. Here enter one round, and then one more round overnight. That's big move. This is one contract give you $2,000-3,000. And then this morning did again. I think I acted prematurely. I think it's gonna go up again, but we'll see. So right now I'm flat. I don't have, so I did copper, I did crude oil, I did gold. I didn't do, I can't do too many. If I do too many, I feel like too much. Okay, so McDonald's, let's look at the daily. Daily we have breakout, right? I think it's gonna consolidate here. But our call, 295 call has gone up, what, almost $10. And then I entered again yesterday. When they came back down, I entered here, did 300, and gave me another $500. And now I'm flat. So if for whatever reason come back down again, I may give a full position. I did a little bit share and then two per year. So if you come back down, I'm gonna do share again. Caterpillar, we said Caterpillar will go. It did not go as much, went a little bit. Yesterday went a little bit. $8 today. Today 5. But John Deere actually moved more. John Deere yesterday. So the John Deere went up $9 in the last 3 days. It's okay. It's not super good, but it's okay. Okay. Uber hasn't gone anywhere, but if you look at daily, this is consolidation, contraction 1, contraction 2. It's always almost, right? Almost. You wait for this to come back down and this going up. And then that's like more than 10%. So if you want to buy some shares, it's fine. Or NIC, I don't know. NIC has been very volatile in the last a few days. Weekend I gave this, right? So from here gapped, and then gap all the way down, and then gapped again, and then all the way down, and then it's gonna go again. So I'm seeing 280 as the final target, but I didn't follow the news. If you guys know what the news, you're more than welcome to share. I don't. And now, that was given some time ago, said the target 959. It went to 979. So if you did share, that's not quite 10%, 7 and 8%. 70% not bad in a day. DPSC 92, told you guys to go long again at 120. So here is ready again. See that? So we're ready again. I'm just going to go higher, low, higher, low, higher, low, higher, high. So ELA today it was ready. So it popped pretty big actually this morning on the Discord voice. I said it's ready to go, but it gave all back. So I don't have a lot of the healthcare position. I think I might add some if we come back down to here again. AMD, my gosh, I'm debating whether I need to add more of that should be enough. I think I need to stay away from AMD. But low, higher, low, higher, low, high, higher, high, right? So if the uptrend continues, it should pop like a Tesla. See, Tesla, I insist believing in my own analysis. So I had 245 call. It was red. I did full call spread and I broke the leg. It's not the best way to do it. But I took the cap off. So I took a big profit actually. I put on from here 245 to 275. 275 target. And then when it dropped back down here, my 275 gave me almost 100% profit. And now this morning, so it's pretty good. So I have no complaint about that. SP, so this one, daily wave 5 target is about 540-ish. So I didn't buy share today, but I'm thinking about it. So there's 2 levels that I'm thinking giving about 5% allocation to the sticker. So this and I want to add some BVN, MPC. So this 3 ticker, I'm thinking a CD, and I'm thinking this 4 ticker. I want to add a little bit on healthcare, so 5 tickers. So this is really just ranging, right? This has been ranging, and it's on the bottom of the range. So naturally you want to go long. So anyway, that's that. And other than that, I mean, Microsoft now is no longer, I mean, it's still cheap. But I mean, if you bought here and here, and it will be a little too high. So, but it's up to you. Google is still cheap, in my opinion. So if you want to buy, I don't have a lot of Amazon position either. So, but I think Amazon after this drop, give a little bit more room to the upside. So usually Amazon this time of the year earnings is good. Okay, so you're really just in the triangle. It could break out, getting tighter and tighter. The move is gonna be explosive, just like Tesla. I mean, this has been consolidating, so I'm bullish on the sticker. It could break out and then flying higher too. So if you don't have any position, Amazon, I don't know. I think it's a little too much, too expensive now. So if you didn't add any from here, I wouldn't recommend to buy at this level. I would rather buy SPG, DVN, CDNS. CDNS, if you go from here down here, that's 20, almost 20%. So a much better RR than that. Okay, so I don't really have anything else to add. You can have any questions? You don't have any questions? We might just cut it short. Inside there is a little hard to decide on direction. So anyway, that's all I have to cover today. Chinese stickers, yeah, it's not moving. PDD, it was good for a day. And I still think it's good on hourly time frame, even though it dropped a little bit lower than I would like to, but on daily, it didn't change. On daily, I don't like it coming to the thinner area, but it will go. If you don't have I may have the call, right? So good thing I took some profit. So if you don't have shares, you just option. I think you're still okay for now. But if it really drop below 117, there's really no support. So your option, I don't know, it could be what is a holiday? China. Like what kind of event could push this higher? So Chinese seeker a little bit stalling. I mean, with 2 rounds of good news, didn't go. So but it's structurally still good. A little deeper than I would like to. So and then daily it finished from all the way here to here. Now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think the flower season is over. Yeah, October 11th. What is 11? 双11 mean? 国庆呢？国庆不是已经完了吗？ Shopping. Okay, so this is way too low drop. So it has to be at least about 22 in order for NE to go. It will go. It will go. Like daily, if you have one, you have to make two, at least to 23, 24. But the peak season is over. So wait for another time. ANF, nothing changed. I mean, we came in from here. It's still within this band. I was gonna add some shares. TSM, nothing changed too. Hourly time frame still 4 to 5. So if you look at a naked chart, TSM I killed my option. I don't like my option doesn't move in 2 days. That's how my personality is. But if you have more patience than me, look at this. Contraction 1, contraction 2, 3, higher low, and then we'll go. So but if you hold shares, target is about what, 10? Not 10. 215 is the target, right? 214, 215 is the target. Almost ready. So 多会儿节，多会儿节。BIIB is still bottoming. I mean, this pure speculative play. There's no any sign because this ticker, I've known this ticker for years. So usually it always 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, right? So usually 180 and then like there's some news come and pop to 220 or 300 and then ding 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 and then chung ding 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 chung ding ding ding. This theory is just like that. So that's why if you have buy shares, you have to be patient. It's usually very news driven. It has to be some kind of news coming for some kind of drug they are developing, have trial going on, and then it's gonna move. So now the stage is set, 1, 2. So if you have a share, just be patient. This is not growth stock, it's a pharmaceutical, right? So it's very news driven. If you look at a lot of pharmaceutical, like MCK, Merck, and MRK. I always say MCK. Merck is a very good pharmaceutical company, and it's dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping. Same thing as a BMY. Remember BMY? It dropped, and then now look, like my husband loaded a shitload of it. Now look, 50% gain. So you have to be patient. Like this kind of ticker is really for long-term portfolio. You don't supposed to watch it every minute. So for me, I made a very important decision. I'm going to do pure share trading, one portfolio. So I'm gonna start one portfolio, 30,000. I don't know what account size you guys think is reasonable. 30,000, 50,000, and I just do portfolio the ticker that I give, and nothing, just pure share. So if I do 30,000, I'll probably divide by 3, 500,000. Okay, 500,000, that's fine. What about other people? I wanted to have like a representative, like account size for so we are just treating like this how exactly I'm doing. Okay, I'm gonna start a 50K portfolio from January 1st next year. And I will divide 50K, probably I'm gonna divide like 3 tickers. I don't want to dilute too much, but I'm gonna be very picky. Like none of the ticker DXCM, those wouldn't meet my requirement. That's why they're never going to into my long-term portfolio, right? So the long-term portfolio ticker, it has to be patient and really like cat waiting there. And this when the time comes, like Nvidia, when Nvidia dropped to 90, you go all in. I mean, you go in even with leverage, with margin, and that's how you make your money. So that's why I keep saying I've been trying to cut a lot of the tickers that I know is very good, but I try not to look at it. But if I look at it, I'm gonna get Jin. So I try to keep my account neat and clean, like less than 10 rows. That's my, and so next year I'm gonna have one account, no option, nothing, no cash put, no calls, nothing at all, just pure shares. And see how much we can return we can get. And then I don't know, like I don't know how I can I don't know how I can like share like like I don't know, like I can only show you the what I took and what I don't know how to show the actual action. I mean, I can screenshot it, but anyway. So that's what I have in mind. And if you guys interested, you're more than welcome to participate. I think it's gonna be fun. Options is fun, but it's exhausting. And usually your account size like swing 50,000 within 2 weeks is normal. And I'm like, it's kind of not normal person. You want to show people how to grow your wealth. So I thought about it this a couple 2 days. I will still share the option trees, of course, but this one account I'm saying that's all I'm gonna do. Okay, so that's all I have, and this Saturday we're gonna have another class. Roughing, I just look at it, it's in the gutter. But this is a speculative play. There's no any fundamental. I just thought if real estate market is good, then this will grow. So 1, 2, but probably it's not gonna go as high as here. But then if you look at daily chart, right, and I have a tiny position on this, and on daily, it trend didn't break. Impulse retracement, right? Not contraction 1, contraction 2. Are they going to like going higher? Then if they're going higher, the trend didn't change. So anyway, yeah, I just thought it's gonna be fun. And so I think our Discord is getting more and more easy, right? More relaxed, at least for me. I don't feel super stressed and depending my mindset too. I talk to myself sometimes, just hey, take it easy. You can only do so much. And so our ticker, I think it's going to be even more strict, especially if next year we expect our bigger drawdown on the market. So a lot of the tickers, we might just really recycle like about 20, 30 ticker we know fundamentally it's really good. And like SYM, DXCM, those CLH ticker is not gonna make it. They may be excited at some point, but and some of the tickers will be like Caterpillar, CRM, McDonald's, AMD, NVIDIA, all these mega tickers, and a few like PM, those kind of defensive sector. I have about 30 tickers in mind, maybe 30 to 50, and rotate. I saw that. I just took profit on the share. And I said, this ticker. And then I literally look at it. It was, but it's still within that contraction 1, contraction 2, 3, and then break out. So the uptrend and target 42 didn't change. So I just took profit here. And I was thinking, I don't know, maybe I took profit too soon. And then I turn around. I said, oh. I don't know whether I'll get back in. For now, I don't think I will. Like I said, those kind of tickets really for not something we should do regularly. Like even NNE or those kind of tickers. That's how they track people. So they push NNE. Think about NNE. Let's look at this. I'm going to delete all this. Let's look at NNE. When my friend told me about it, it was here, right? If you look at our group, I started introducing this sticker when it was here. My friend got in from here and she wrote it all the way to 30 some. And she told me, when she told me it was already up. So I got in here, wrote it, and then down, and then I never got back in until here. And that's our group started trading. And I said the target is going to be 21, 22, but it went to 25. And it will go again. You look at here daily, it's going to consolidate and start to go again, right? But think about the people got in from here. They lost 50%. What is it? 27, 17, 27, 18. That's like more than 50%. I mean, would you not feel bad? So serve, okay, this ticker we have been in and out many times, and it will go. Look at this, like contraction 1, 2, 3, and here it's gonna go. But think about people get in from here, like who buy from here? My gosh, you lose what? You lose 60%. So that's why this kind of ticker, I always say, you go in, go out. We can treat anything, but you gotta have stop loss. Because why do I teach stretch? Like stretch, for example, someone got in from here, and then that's clearly two up, right? As soon as drop below 50% is green candle, you should exit. So so if someone got in from here and then you didn't pay profit, you move your stop loss. As soon as it drop below 16.70, $16.78, you should you should leave. Either take cut loss or take profit. Because we know it's gonna come back down at least 14. And with the run so fast, I mean, the chance is high, come back all the way down to the breakout here. It didn't quite, but it's been testing here. And so this kicker will go. Think about a fuel cell, FEL, and Piton. I mean, Peloton, the sticker, you guys know the sticker, how high it was during the 2020. What happened to this sticker? It was 160. Can you imagine someone bought full account this and then now this? I mean, I would cry. I literally would cry. I mean, that's like not even 10% left. So so those kind of ticker we can do. There's nothing wrong, but you gotta manage it because this kind of ticker they usually move overnight or unexpected in the morning. Like here, it's gonna go again, right? Stairs, and gonna go. But if you get in, that's why we never chase. We always wait. So, okay, if you get in from here, your worst case scenario, you lose $5.70. That's how you're losing. But if you get in here in a large account, that's a bummer, right? So, yeah. So especially for people are not familiar with option, I always hesitate to share options, especially now I started share NDX. I'm like, should I share it? Shouldn't I share it? But NDX, when you see the move like yesterday, this morning, I mean, yesterday you got in here. So if you, let me look at the option chain. So I don't know how many of you did the NDX. If you did NDX, so the thing is, you can make money very fast, and you can also lose money very fast, right? So let me see NDX. So if we did it, I think it's gone though. I don't really understand. My option changed mine. Okay. So let's say we did a 20400. I don't, the decay will be pretty fast. I think right now it's not representative. From here to here. 20, well, what, did we do 200, right? Or just for the sake of argument. Okay. So doesn't have to be that accurate. So yesterday, oh, this is really, so yesterday, $45. This morning, 125 was the highest. Very funny. So you got in 40 and then you sell 125, 107. That's overnight. That's very good return. But then the risk is high too. What if it didn't move? So this one was I used tomorrow DTE. So if we did it, would have been today. Today, then the decay keep in very fast. Let me see today. Today you can't even see it anymore because zero. Yeah. So you could still see. You got in the low 17, and this morning you get out 67. That's pretty good, right? Consider. And then if you got in again here, you get out of 52 today. So that's really exciting. I think I did share one trade. It was 20 yesterday. 200. I don't remember. Yeah, yesterday. 20. No, I see a 350 yesterday at noon, and I got out. And then I don't see NDX. I thought I said share NDX. No, I didn't. After that, I didn't. No. Okay, I don't see it after that. But anyway, so if you have to be really patient for NDX, you don't do on the small fluctuation like you do when it's on the big drop like this. You go in from here, especially we already know because we showed you this yes 2 hours gonna drop right, drop pretty deep, and then usually every day we said it doesn't get over what level your target is. So if you see 15-30 minute reversal down, you can buy puts and we know the level. Card was I haven't paid attention to it. It hit our target and then came back down. It's same thing, ranging. Made a higher low, So it could go again. Let me see. By the way, car is doing very well. Card. So card is over. So daily, it's gonna come back down 42, not far, 40, 42 to 38. And if you look at hourly, it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, and amount is $7 at 42. Left. FCX, I do. Left is 1, 2. You shouldn't do Uber and Lyft altogether. So I'm much more interested in Uber than Lyft. I think the Uber each side is making a lot of money. I mean, their fees are very high. When I travel, I use a lot of Uber Eats, even though I know it's like almost double the cost of your actual food. But I just like get into the hotel and I don't feel like moving. So FCX, I still see copper could go. Um, so this hourly, right? Compression 1, 2, 3, 4. We need a higher low, and then it's still okay. 1, 2, 3, still okay. And then here it seems ready to go too. That's in line with copper, right? So copper daily, the explosive move is about to happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is number 9 day. I think it could be any day, I would say. This is clearly uptrend. So, but we don't know when. This is the harder part. It's not even option. It's closely related to copper, right? So you could calculate technically speaking. Yeah, WJ target at 273. Yeah. When is earning? What? The end of November. That's a long time from here. So I did cut half on my W day. I gave the allocation to AMD because if you see from here to here, it's $30 move, $40, 35. So I gave half the position to AMD. So I still have it, just not as much. But clearly it's uptrend. There's no dispute on that. Like if you look at it here, this clearly, right? Low, higher, low, higher, low, higher, low. Contraction 1, contraction 2, contraction 3, 4. Do you remember team how many times that thing contracted and then finally moved? So team, my gosh, this is all team. And then when it's building up, this is the thing, those big monies, there are big positions on mega tickers. Let's be honest, right? And then for this kind of ticker, they usually push down to so much. Yeah, and I changed my mind because Hao Yulai said, no, let's keep it. I said, okay. Well, the thing is, AMD did come back. See, AMD went pretty high, right? 175. I mean, I don't believe any of you average price should be more than 175, right? I mean, 175 here before that, uh, before here, right? I said you have to exit here. And otherwise we'll drop to 130. I mean, all my promise is delivered, right? I said you have to exit here, otherwise 130, it went 120. And so 175. So even if you didn't add any, if you entered here, you should be out of water. Now you reload. Yeah, the RR is much better than it is hard. It is hard. That's why I keep selling. Like here, I sell even lower than my entry price cover call if I know. And so you get is $5-6, and then you buy put. You really have to know how to hedge AMD to make your price come lower. So for here, if I know this coming down, I clearly communicate every move a ticker gonna do on every ticker. That's a fair statement, right? You guys not gonna argue that with me, right? So if you want to go back and listen to the recordings, I've warned many times, you have to get out and then otherwise come back down. So if we know this was happening and we know market is dropping, I hedge. And I taught you guys how to hedge, right? So you buy, put, and sell cover call. And I mean, think about it. Let's say you get in 180, okay? You get in 185, and then you bought any money put, and this $60 drop. Do you have any idea how much money that makes you? That makes you very good amount of money. And then you sell at money cover call. At the end, your cost almost to 120, 130. That's the importance of hedging. You underestimate the hedging. The hedging, it can make you very good money too. And then you buy call or do bull call spread, and then you sell cover call again, buy put, and you call again. I mean, you have to, if you have a large position on one ticker, you literally like sleep with it. You know every single move. Just like when I look at it, yes, every single tiny move I anticipate it. I don't like in the morning, look at our Discord, we never like don't know what to do. We always know what to do. Like because on the Saturday weekend, we already gave all the tickers and target entry, everything. So that's just me, how I do things, right? So yeah, it is very possible. I mean, think about it. My AMD, you do push and sell cover call, you go long and do push. Your cost, my cost, like it's less than $100. So why I wouldn't hold it? Like, right? So I could have sold everything here and then, but it's the same thing if you hedge it. And so you don't have to get back in. I mean, if your average cost already very low, if this many rounds long call and put on it, your cost should be below all this, I would say. Your cost should be below all this. That's anyone can do it. The key is you guys are too spoiled by me. You don't think, you don't go study. Like I'll say, okay, I'm gonna open the option chart and I will literally go through every like option expiry date and look at what is irregularity, like what is it, what strike has the largest volume, and then the volume even more than open interest. And I'll say, why is that? What's coming? You have to have curiosity, like, in order to and to think really, like, okay, what do I see? What way market will go and why? Like, that's why I always share my thought process. Like, I literally type my everything in my head out in our Discord so you can understand the psychology behind it. I'm not hiding anything. I just tell you why I think the market will go this way. And I could be wrong, but so far, I think we have been spot on for the most part. Like we are never wrong on big direction on market. Never. All this time. So that's already lucky enough in the nutshell itself. So anyway, okay, it's an hour, 15 minutes already. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. And tomorrow is Friday, so there could be a little bit profit taking. I really think market will wait for the large move after the big tickers earning. So for me, I can't wait for market to come here. I mean, can you imagine if market comes down here? I would load 50% my account in SPX call. I'm very open. That's what I'm gonna do. And our 50,000 no option rule start from January 1st, so I can still do options. All right. All right, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.